the bright and hollow sky. You know it looks so good tonight. Yeah, the stars are coming out tonight. And I've been singing. To my car, I'll be the passenger. We'll ride through the city tonight. We'll see the bright and hollow sky and the city's ripped dark side. And all of this was made for you and me. It all just belongs to you and me. So let's take a passenger, and I ride through my city tonight. I see the stars coming out tonight. You know it looks so good tonight. All of this is yours and it is mine. So let's take a ride, a ride, a ride. 'Cause I've been singing la 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 And now we do a story you've probably never heard before. Met a man a little worse for his years. His favorite drink was salted with tears of a life wasted living, letting others steer. And so I felt I knew the words he needed, advice I hoped he heeded. So I slid a note across the bar to the sender and asked her to send him a jar of your finest brew to the man about to join my crew. And I was quick by his side when his drink arrived to tell the story I've told many times. I know that city of lights where they embrace all vice and they worship the nights where no one cares what wickedness you hide, and love and life can act out their dark side. But through those walls is a freedom you crave, and yours is the only soul you're capable to save. I promise you won't regret the cost of entry, dear, for all the man asks is the price of your fear. Amy said, well, that sounds grand. I'd love to take a stand. But the terror and anxiety are worth far more to me than any stranger in a bar selling snake oils or pipe dreams. But I could hear in his voice some other thing than the lot that was cast. A man needing to forget his past. And so I told him the story I'd told many times before. I know a city of lights where they embrace all vice and they worship the nights, where no one cares what wickedness you hide, and life and love can act out their dark side. Just through those walls is a freedom you crave, and yours is the only soul you're capable to save. I promise you won't regret the cost of entry, dear, for all the man asks is the price of your fears. This man got to the bottom of his cup, heart and belly all filled up. He grabbed his cap and with a smile he turned and he said, your dreams would be miracles, but you're no saint. He's right, I ain't, but neither are the rest of the town. So come on down if you're tired of hard stone and cold ground. We'll keep a cup full for ya. I know that city of lights where they embrace all vice and they worship the nights, where no one cares what wickedness you hide, and love and life can act out that dark side. Just through those walls is a freedom you crave, but yours is the only soul you're capable to save. I promise you won't regret the cost of entry, dear, for all the man asks is the price of your fear. We hoped you enjoyed our story. Now here's another one. Yes, you. I remember when we started. Cold nights, bare floors, empty fridge. We made cheap promises over cheap wine and cheap food. You believed in me, so I believed you. Though we stood shoulder to shoulder, we were miles apart inside. I remember the first time I caught your eyes drifting. Not to me, no, to some other room, somewhere you'd been before, a place that I didn't fit. You said, hey, you, trust me, sit. So I sat, and I stayed, and I watched your lies get cleverer than the truth ever could. We called each other family, partner, builder, friend. We called it ours. You called it ours, like a prayer, but you forgot to say amen. You called it ours. I forgave you for the late nights, the text that wasn't meant for me, the times you forgot my birthday, the gift to say you were sorry, so I stayed, and I stayed, and I stayed longer than my spine could stand. You ever feel like a ghost in your own day, like you've given it all away, but you're in front of someone who just smiles when they lie? They make a promise that they need to let die. You can make all the promises you want, as long as you don't have to deliver. Finding out what you were up to was so demeaning. The thought that you were cheating? I guess the only thing I own now is the truth. I should have spoken sooner. So to everyone who can hear my voice, I hope you learn faster, I hope you run farther, and I hope you fight harder than I ever could. You can keep your corner of sick and rotten at the core. Never again. That one was a lot. Maybe let's try something good now. Standing on the corner with the suitcase in my hand, Jack's in his corset and Jane is in her vest. I'm in a rock and roll band. Run, that's that spare cat jam. You know that those were different times when those poets studied rules of verse and the ladies rolled their eyes. Sweet Jane, oh sweet Jane, sweet Jane. Well, Jack, he is a banker, and that Jane, she is a clerk. Both of them take all their monies, and when they come home from work, well, they're sitting by their fire, listening to that radio dumb play, March of the Wooden Soldiers, kids. And you can hear Jack whisper, well, you can hear Jack. You can hear him when he says, Sweet Jane, sweet Jane, sweet Jane, oh sweet, sweet Jane, sweet Jane. Some people like to go out dancing, then there's us, we've gotta work. Then there's all those evil mothers who tell you their life is just made out of dirt. Their villains always blink and women are the only one who blush. And they'll sit there and tell your friend that life, well life, you're just here to fucking die. But not Sweet Jane. Not Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. No, not Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. That's Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. And now the story that started it all. Swinging on the swings, playing on the monkey bars. I remember being a kid, looking up at the stars and thinking that could be me, an astronaut or maybe Superman. But as I got older, my dreams, well, they started to die. They said I couldn't be who I wanted. that I couldn't fly? That's some whack shit, man. Shouldn't tell a kid that stuff. He might believe you. But then, one day, when I turned 13, I had a car coming at me. And so I jumped and closed my eyes. Next thing you know, I was in the sky, could fly, had super strength too, super sight, and I got my pubes right on time. For high school, I made the football team, made it with the prom queen. I was king of homecoming, super teen to the extreme. Then I grew up, got a conscience, and a girl, one of those convinced me to save the world. Fighting bad guys, patrolling skies, kissing babies, saving ladies. It was cool for a while, fighting bad guys in style. Pastrami. Some dude came up and insulted my mommy. He said, I'm your arch enemy. Then he kicked me and mine. He ran away and said he'd robbed a bank. And his name was something Frank. Seriously, Frank? What the hell? You see, Frank had a ray gun, but it was pointed at the earth and it was on the moon. And because of spatial vacuums, my human lungs, they could not breathe. So I borrowed a spacesuit from NASA and I kicked Frank's ass back to critical mass. So to all who look down on me, screw you. All you doubters and you haters, you suck too. In fact, fuck you. All you babies and you ladies. Cause I am the last Sonic Aldrin, and you get the taste of my life as the loser. Now the moral of my story, kids, is this. If someone tries to kill your dreams or put you down, tell them, stop hating, start appreciating, 'cause I'm waiting. And all you bad guys out there, all you I'm mad at my dad and super sad guys out there, why don't you just pop a Percocet, take a B vitamin, I don't know, try petting a kitten, man. Just chill out. We don't need you to be like this. Well, that was our set. Thank you. I appreciate you being here for us to listen to our music and watch us make faces at you from your devices. Good night, morning, afternoon, or luck, depending on the context and relevancy. We've been Ragamyfun. I'm Doss, and this is J9. Welcome to our universe. And it.